Well, hello, friends, and welcome to the $1 Million Message. This is National Sales Director Kristen Sharp coming in with your Thursday Thankful Message. And today is December 12th. What does that mean? You have today the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th, 4 full days to finish your STAR. That's right, the quarter 2 STAR deadline is on December 15th. That's also another important deadline in Mary Kay because that is the last day for guaranteed shipping for Christmas from Mary Kay to your house and or CVS to your customers. And so a couple things I want you to really think about. Who in the next 4 days can you with urgency contact, whether it's to replenish their normal skincare and color cosmetic needs, or perhaps people that you know you could tell about your gift-giving service. Maybe it's people that said they're going to be ordering Christmas gifts that just haven't done it because it's been busy and crazy. Or maybe it's people in your life that don't even have to offer. You guys, many people have holiday parties coming up and want to look their best. Many people are anticipating the new year and wanting to start a skincare routine. And I don't know about you, but as a mom and a wife, I'm in charge of all the Christmas gifts. And so sometimes to ensure that I get the best gifts for me, I have to buy my own gifts. Is anyone with me with that? And so don't underestimate women buying for themselves in the next few days. So I want to challenge you to take a look at your STAR points. How close are you to finishing that sapphire, ruby, emerald, diamond, pearl, beyond? And don't forget that any new team members that came in on your team from September 16th through December 15th that become Great Start qualified with 600 or more in cumulative contest credits, you get bonus points for STAR. But you got to hit the sapphire level. And then, of course, if you added one Great Start qualified, it bumps you up to ruby. But you got to hit sapphire for those points to be retroactive. So take a look. You might have a team member that's maybe a couple dollars away from getting Great Start qualified that could get you bonus points. And she might not even know how close she is to the free product herself if she's within her first 4 months, guys. So lots of possibilities for you to not only finish STAR, but also to bump up STAR if you are a team builder. Well, I wanted to share with you today a really fun devotional from a book called God is in the Small Stuff. And I just thought it was such a great reminder as I read it today in my quiet time, and I wanted to share it with you. It says, arrange your priorities. Here's an exercise that will absolutely amaze you. At the end of the day, any old day will do, sit down with a blank piece of paper and write down everything you did that day, everything, every detail. If you're fairly thorough and honest, you're going to end up with a list of more than 100 items. Now, go back and rank your activities according to the following scale, which was developed by Richard Foster. Okay, number 1 is essential. Number 1 is essential. Number 2, important but not essential. 2, important but not essential. Number 3, helpful but not necessary. 3, helpful but not necessary. Or 4, trivial. 4, trivial, okay? So you're ranking each thing you do as a 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, essential. 2, important but not essential. 3, helpful but not necessary. Or 4, trivial. When you're done, look at your list. You will see 2 remarkable things. First, you'll notice how many details there are in one day. How did you do all of that? Second, you'll notice how much time you spent on unnecessary and trivial things, and how little time you spent on essential and important details. Assuming you were honest, you will now have a measure of your priorities, and they may not be what you expected. You thought the essential and important things were at the top priorities of your life, but it's the unnecessary and even the trivial things that occupy the majority of your time. The trouble is that the details of our life don't really amount to much when you look at them from God's perspective. It's not that God doesn't care about our small stuff. He cares more than we do. All he asks is that we put God at the top of our priority list. Jesus made a simple statement about priorities when he said, make the kingdom of God your priority and primary concern. And that's from Matthew 6:33. What did he mean by this? Instead of being preoccupied with the details of your life, focus on God first. Trust him to arrange your priorities. Trust him to handle the small stuff. When you reduce your priorities to one detail, and it's God, then every other detail falls into place. Not right away, if this is new to you. It's going to take some time, but it's relatively short time if you stay in every day and give the small stuff of your life over to God. And you will have a clear and more effective focus in your life. Wow, I love that. And isn't it incredible that our founder, Mary Kay Ash, said, God first, family second, career third. She lived in her priorities. And I believe because those were her priorities, God's priorities, our company has withstood the test of time. I loved this exercise of looking at tasks and writing them. I think we could do that in multiple avenues, even in our Mary Kay business. When we talk about income-producing activities, is it essential? Are you creating busy work? Are you booking, or are you dusting off your inventory? So I just thought we could go in so many different ways with this exercise. I hope you'll take some time to do this. I know this time of year, things can get a little crazy, a little hairy. Our schedules are really full. But I hope that you'll slow down so you can speed up, to enjoy the moment, but also to keep your priorities in a line. God first, family second, career third. With that being said, Mary Kay cannot be 33rd, as Mary Kay said. If you work at God, family, and career, and it's in that third place, everything will come. But if it moves down to 10th, 15th, 30th, or 100th, your goals will not happen in the time frame that you want them to happen, or maybe ever. So be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. You can do it. And I'm so excited. Where are we going to be celebrating your finish? On December 15th for the STAR deadline. I know you can do it. Let's make this your best STAR quarter yet. Have a blessed day, and thank you for tuning in. This is National Sales Director Kristen Sharp signing off. Make today a day that counts.